The gloves are on at White Glove Beers. Time to review another beer. And if you can tell from the glass, we're doing another Weisbier, aka wheat beer. This time we've got Erdinger from Erding in Germany, just outside Munich, coming in at 5.3%. Absolutely love wheat beers. Currently got a perfect draft keg on in the other room, in the old Pro of the Franziskaner Weisbier. Absolutely love it. But anyway, it's a lovely can design. Gone for the can today, not the bottle. Bottles I think taste a little bit nicer, so thought I'd try a can. I've never had one from a can before. Well, at least the can's open this time. We've wet the glass a little bit. Just cleaned it out. Proper Erdinger glass. Try and give it a little bit of a vigorous pour because I like to get a nice head on the Weisbiers. It's looking good at the moment. But we need to let that settle a bit and pour everything out of the can. Yeah, starting to get a little bit hazy. Big 3-finger white fluffy head on there at the moment. So what you get is in the bottom of cans and bottles, it's easier to spot in the bottles. You get all the yeast sitting in there. So I have to just give it a little, try and get that sediment off the bottom, try and give the the can a bit of a clean basically. Some people like to roll them. When you've got a bottle, you roll the bottle. Normally on the side like that, you roll the bottle before you open it. But with a can it's hard to see. I can feel the texture of it now. It's gone all foamy. And pouring it out, it's just pure foam. But it's nearly all there. Just that bit in the bottom of the can will change the way this beer tastes. So, as you can see now, it's got a lot more cloudy, especially at the top. The bottom bit's still a bit see-through, but the top's gone very, very cloudy. It's like a swell going around it. But yeah. A bit of carbonation coming up. But I can see straight away there's a bit of sediment right there on the glass on the inside. Yeah, it looks good. So the smell, aroma as people say. Banana-y, biscuity, bready, clovey. Hint of pepper, but mainly banana. That is looking good. After I've drunk this, I'm going to have a couple of my Frankie's scanners in this glass. Because why not? But yeah, that is good. Let's go in for the taste. Right, you've got that banana-y taste. Taste the wheat. Taste a little bitterness from the pepper. But straight away, from the can, it tastes a hell of a lot different to a bottle. And get every last bit was just sat in the bottom there. Can't see in there. I don't know if you lot can see. Just the bottom of the can looks pretty clean in there now. But yeah, out of a bottle, tastes a lot different to this. It's not to say it's not nice. It is nice. You're just not getting that wheaty texture on your taste buds like you do when you've got a bottle. It's almost like it's a completely different beer when it's in a can rather than a glass bottle. But as you can see, it's gone all the way down to about there now, that haziness. Not as much sediment in this as I was hoping there was going to be. Maybe you don't get it in the can. But still, it's a good beer. But because the bottle is so much better, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 in a can. I mean, Erdinger is probably the least favourite of most people's from supermarkets and stuff. You can get it in. There's better ones out there. I nearly picked up a bottle of the Paulana. I went over to that M&S just over there again, and they've got it in there. Was it 260 or 340? I can't remember what it is. The bottle 260, I think it was. And I'm like, if that's over there, I'm going to end up buying a lot of them. But yeah, 8 out of 10 from here. If you're new here, like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to pour myself a Frankiskaner because I think Frankiskaner is probably one of the best, especially on keg. Perfect draft keg. If you need to get some wheat beers on the perfect draft, got some links down below. That will help you get £10 off if you are a new customer using one of my codes. And yeah, treat yourself to some Frankiskaner. Well, when they bring the Royal out, that's better because it's 6%. But I've just got the basic one at the moment, and it's good enough for me. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I've rabbited on enough now. And keep drinking your Weisbiers. Cheers, everyone.